The big question is this: how do we as entrepreneurs build wildly successful, profitable businesses without hustle culture, burnout, or venture capital? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. Welcome to the Growth Pod. I'm your host, Angela Frank. I've been a growth marketer and entrepreneur for over 8 years, and I've been responsible for generating millions of dollars in sales for the companies that I've worked with. In this episode, I'm sharing the common paid social pitfalls, how to avoid them, and my two favorite tools for improving my paid social workflow. Let's dive into it. The first paid social pitfall is a high CPM. CPM is your cost per 1,000 impressions. This is caused by irrelevant audiences, irrelevant targeting. It can be caused if you have a very niche product, but it can also be caused if your campaign goal is very down funnel. So, for example, if you have a purchases campaign goal, your CPM will be higher than if you have an impressions campaign goal. Now, this can make sense for your business. Generally, I like to have my campaign goals be as far down funnel as possible, especially for mid to low funnel ads and targeting. But this is something to keep in mind. You can fix high CPM by one, understanding your customer better. If you understand your customer, the groups they hang out in, where they are online, and the proper paid social platforms to use to target them, you can lower your CPM. In addition, you can test new audiences. So, for example, if you have a weight loss product, maybe you are targeting the wrong audience online, and targeting something like a keto group or a whole food plant-based group might lower your CPM. Testing different audiences will help you identify the gold niches for your business. And third, testing new campaign goals. We touched on this. Testing to see, do purchases make sense? Do lead forms make sense? Do link clicks make sense? Do video views make sense? Do impressions make sense? There's a whole host of campaign goals that you can play around with. These may vary by platform, but each platform has a way for you to alter what your campaign goal is. The second paid social pitfall is low click-through rate. This can be caused by uncompelling creative, lackluster copy, or not including a CTA in your post. You can fix low click-through rate by making your ad more compelling. So, one, look at your previous creative performance. What in the past has outperformed your ads? And why do you think that is? Create an iteration following the path of success and put some new creative in your account to see if this will outperform your old creative. The other thing you can do is test new ad types. So generally, in my experience, video has higher click-through rate than static images. In your niche, maybe you have an information product where static actually does really well. In any case, you want to test out your different types of ad creatives to make sure that you are using the one that best suits your product and your niche. Finally, you can encourage viewers of your ad to take action by adding a call to action in the creative, but also in the copy, and making sure that you're addressing any pain points in the copy and positioning your product as the solution. You really need to understand your customer and what they care about and speak to those in your ad, in the creative and the copy. The third most common pitfall is a low conversion rate. This actually happens on your website after somebody clicks through your ad. This can be caused by a bad landing page experience, not properly addressing the customer's concerns or objectives, and not having a clear call to action on your landing page. So if you have a low conversion rate, you're getting lots of people onto your landing page, but not many people actually making a purchase or filling out a lead form, you need to take a deep dive and see what is happening. Using heat mapping software like Hotjar or Crazy Egg can help you understand what's going on when people land on your landing page, but nothing's really going to substitute your knowledge for the customer. Are we seeing a thread here between all of these pitfalls? So you can fix your low conversion rate by improving your landing page experience, making sure that the call to action is at the top right next to the button that you want them to click or the lead form that you want them to fill out. You can also fix this by addressing your customers' concerns and objectives. So in the ad, it's important to speak to their pain points and position your product as the solution. But on the landing page, it's important to do that, but also now address any concerns or objectives. Maybe you have a product that is for shaving. It's like the best leg shaving product ever. You need to say why that is and address any concerns or objectives. So, for example, I saw an ad one time before a product like this where you essentially rub a stone on your legs and it shaves your legs. And the videos on the ads were crazy. And you could see the before and after, and it looked like it was so effective, but there's still not the question answered in your mind like, how long does it take? Is it painful? So it's important to address all of these concerns on the landing page, just like it's important for you to address your customers' concerns or any objectives on your landing page. Finally, a high acquisition cost can be a symptom of all of the above issues. Having a high CPM, a low CTR, and a low conversion rate will all increase your cost per acquisition. So if you have a high CPA, you need to go through and see where this is stemming from. Either you are overspending on your CPM, your ads are not compelling, or you are not converting on your landing page. It's really a symptom of those issues. It could be some combination of the three as well. So if you have a high CPA, you need to diagnose and fix the broken link in your ads funnel. Now, I want to share with you my 2 favorite tools to help assist me when I'm running paid social campaigns. The first is Magic Brief. I love Magic Brief. I am totally obsessed with using them. Magic Brief saves ad creative inspiration from the Meta ad library, or you can upload your own if you have screenshots on your phone that you've encountered in the wild. And you can use as inspiration to build out creative briefs that you can then share out with your team or graphic designer. So, an example of me using this in my day-to-day life, if I have a client that I think a certain type of ad will perform really well for, let's say it's a testimonial ad, I can go and search the Meta ad library for their competitors, see if anybody has a really solid testimonial ad to then reference, right? We're not copying, we're referencing. And ideally, I'll put together a library for them of 10 different testimonial ads that we like different elements of. And then we can go ahead and build out a creative brief for their team that says we like this element of this ad and this element of that ad, and essentially create something totally new based on the things that we like. And the graphic designer has the visual reference point. The second tool that has been a complete game changer for me is Motion App. Motion App helps you build out creative performance dashboards specifically for paid social. Right now, it only works for Meta and TikTok, but it's still worth it, especially if you are running ads on either of those platforms. Motion App allows you to share creative performance in a digestible way. So if I need to communicate to a graphic designer what ads are performing well and what aren't, not all creative people love numbers, and not all people love creative, of course. But Motion App has been instrumental for sharing why things are working and why things aren't. Instead of my feedback being, well, that wasn't a good ad, it didn't perform well, or having to open up Meta Business Manager and overwhelm them with data, you can put the data that you care most about on the dashboard. It shows a picture of the creative. It also includes your copy. And so you can do both creative and copy analysis. Motion App and Magic Brief have both been huge game changers that I've implemented in my day-to-day work life in the past year. So my call to action for you today is, even if you don't think your ads are underperforming, take a look at your account and find at least one area where your ads can be improved. I guarantee you there's something that you can do to improve your performance this month. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Growth Pod. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hey, Angela here. My new book just came out and I want you to have it for free. The book is called Your Marketing Ecosystem: How Brands Can Market Less and Sell More. In the book, I break down the exact system I use to help my clients significantly reduce acquisition costs, improve their ad efficiency, find new high growth marketing channels, and most importantly, create profitable marketing strategies. So, if you're a small business owner looking to cut through the noise and invest in high impact marketing channels, or a medium to large organization who wants to understand why your marketing is underperforming and how you can create a profitable marketing strategy, this book is for you. The strategies in this book have changed the profitability of my clients' marketing strategies, and I know they can do the same for you. To start implementing them in your business today for free, visit yourbrandevolved.com/free book. When you get the book, you're not only getting the exact roadmap that I use to create profitable ecosystems, but you're also getting access to the resource portal that I've put together as an exclusive gift for readers of the book. The portal has swipe files, tool and tech recommendations, and other resources designed to help you create a profitable marketing strategy. There's absolutely no cost for those resources. You get access to them when you get the book. So what are you waiting for? Visit yourbrand.evolved.com/free book and get your copy today for free.